On the holiday of Sukkot, God gave us this beautiful mitzvah to live in the sukkah for 7 days. We eat, drink, shmuas, we study, we do everything in the sukkah for 7 days. The roof, the schach of the sukkah, is made of materials that grows from the ground, such as branches. Regarding the walls, it's better to have a 4-wall sukkah, but if you have 3 walls, it's a kosher sukkah. As a matter of fact, according to the Jewish law, if you have 2 complete walls and the third is only a handbreadth long, it constitutes a kosher sukkah. But what is the spiritual significance of being in the sukkah for 7 days? There is a verse in the book of Song of Songs. It says that God's left arm is under my head and his right arm embraces me. And the Kabbalists explain the left arm represents the high holy days of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, days of awe and discipline. And with his right arm, he embraces me. That is referring to the joyous holiday of Sukkot, where God embraces us with the walls of the sukkah. You embrace someone with your arm. An arm has 3 parts, from the shoulder to the elbow, from the elbow until the wrist, and from the wrist to the edge of the fingers. And you embrace someone with these 3 parts, and that represents that even a 3-wall sukkah is kosher because that represents God's divine embrace. There's a few forms of expressing love to another human being. With words saying you love someone, or giving someone a kiss, or 2 people gazing at each other affectionately, and then there's the hug. And the difference is, the other forms of love is directed towards one's face. You kiss someone in the face, you say to someone you love him, and so on and so forth. But a hug is not in the face, rather on the back. And that represents 2 kinds of love. There's the reciprocal love and the unconditional love. The reciprocal love is targeted towards someone's face. I love you because you're beautiful, because you're smart, because you're kind, because you're talents, and that represents someone's face. And that's a good love, but it's conditioned. And then there's the unconditional love, represented by a hug. It's not in the face, it's in someone's back. And that is saying that I love your essence. It's not about your face, it's not about your talents. I love your essence unconditionally. And that is the kind of love that God expresses to us during the holiday of Sukkot by giving us a huge divine hug and embrace with the sukkah. May you all have a very joyous and happy Sukkot.